if we are expecting to get something different in the year 2025, we have to do something different. I don't care what the preachers say. I don't care what anybody tell you. This year is going to be your year. But if you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. I went around this morning and I checked. Good evening, everybody. Glad that you all can join me today. I had somebody that asked a question, and they asked, they want to start investing in the year 2025, and they want to know where to start. And they say that they're starting off from scratch. Now, let me say this. When I was talking about investing, I didn't take into consideration that people are not going to probably be able to, well, I'm going to say this. People are not going to be able to start off where I'm at. I should have took that into consideration because I didn't start off where I'm at now. I didn't start off there. So I should have took into consideration that not many Americans even have $1,000 to start off. When I'm basically talking about CDs, if a person invests $10,000 annually, if they're getting 5% on a CD, and if you invest $10,000 annual, you're looking to bring in about $500. So, but everybody don't have $10,000 to invest. So, let's just say this for instance, because I understand that you have people that probably don't even have $500 in their bank account. And then you have people that if they do have that money in the bank, even $1,000, the $1,000 is there to pay the rent or to pay a bill. And also, let me say this. If a person don't have $2,500 in the bank, I wouldn't go towards CDs. So let me tell you, I'm gonna talk from scratch, and then that way, if somebody fall into the category, they can pick up from there. And I can kind of tell you where I was at and what steps that I took to get where I'm at. And I know that everybody knows this phrase here. The phrase that says, if an idiot believes if they do the same thing, that they're going to get a different result. Now, I'm going to say this. I truly believe that. So if we are expecting to get something different in the year 2025, we have to do something different. I don't care what the preachers say. I don't care what anybody tell you. This year is going to be your year. But if you do the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So going into the year 2025, I'm going to say, if you want to get a different results, you have to do something different. I don't care what anybody tell you. They can tell you all they want that this is your year, but unless you do something different, this will not be your year. So with all that said, let me say this right here. The first step that I believe that somebody should do that's trying to invest, that's starting off from very little, even $1,000 or $1,500, I think that a certain amount of that money needs to be put either in a mutual fund or either in a stock. And I'll explain the reason why I believe it should go that way. I believe most mutual funds, you can start off with probably between $300 and $500. And basically what a mutual fund does is is a stock, but it's like a middleman that's investing the money for you. They will actually tell you what the mutual fund invests in. They may say that I strictly invest in loaning money, or I invest in it can be Walmart. So the investor is going to invest for you. Now, a mutual fund grows over a period of time, and you send money each month, however you choose to send money. It can be a small amount. It don't have to be a great amount, and over a period of time, the stock also goes up. So let's just say you get into a mutual fund, and the mutual fund is selling stocks. Let's just hypothetically say the stock is probably worth $10. Now, a year later, that same stock can be worth $100. So anybody that's buying into it will they will have to pay $100 to get one stock. But the stock that you brought in a year ago for $10 is now worth $100. So that's another way for your money to grow. As you buy stocks, the price of the stock goes up, and the person that's investing is the one who makes decision on where to put the money at and the companies to invest in. Now, going straight to a stock, you don't have to go to a mutual fund. You can go straight to the stock yourself. Like I told people before, they got it set up on Cash App that you can pick a stock that you want. They have Walmart, they have Apple, they have Tesla, they got GE, they got a lot of companies up there that you can just go straight to the stock market yourself. Matter of fact, that's the way, one of the ways that I'm invested. I look for good companies, and I look for a peak to buy when the company is at, like for instance, every company has a dipping point, and that's what I try to do. I try to buy a stock at a company at a dipping point. Well, first of all, that's how I went in. I went in at a dipping point, but the way that I got it set up now is I got it set up that a certain amount of money come out of my account and go straight to the stock itself. I think I have I want to say about 3 or 4 stocks that every 2 weeks their money come out of my account and go straight to the stock. So what I do now, I just stop looking at the time that they're at their low point. I just go ahead and just keep buying a stock. Example is I believe it's Walmart, Apple, Tesla, different companies like that I have brought so many stocks that I'll probably get an email saying that we have some changes coming along, or do you have an idea? And when you buy a certain amount of stocks, they ask you for your input, or they ask you for your vote. So, but I really don't do too much responding to it. And I try to invest in companies that been out there for a while. So for somebody just starting off and really don't have that much money, I think the best way for them to go in is to go into a stock or a mutual fund and build your money up, and make sure that like you have money directed out your account. It can be a small amount. It don't have to be that much. It can be $10 a week, $20 a week, $30 a week, $50 a week, whatever you choose. And believe me, at the end of the year, you'll have way more than what you started off, and you'll see yourself getting into different things and being able maybe to take $500 or $1,000, put it on a CD for a couple of years or 8 months or whatever the case may be. But like I always say, and I keep saying this over and over again, you have to start somewhere. And if you want to make a difference, you have to do something different. You cannot do the same thing that you did last year. So I started from somewhere. I started low. So I didn't start off with $10,000. I didn't start off with $20,000 or $30,000. I started off low, and I was faithful to it. And it wasn't something that I put money in there and went back and grabbed it for the littlest thing that came up or something that caught my eye. I just kept looking for ways to invest, looking for ways to make more money, looking for ways to take my money that I have and reinvest it. Because you got to remember too now that the money that you invest and the money that you make is also going to bring you money on top of money. So I just say that I hope this helped you, and knowing where to start from. And matter of fact, even if you start off with a savings account, save something. Just don't float through life and say, I'm gonna pay my rent when I get paid, or I'm gonna pay the light bill when I get paid, or when I get paid this time I gotta pay my card note. Start saving something, so when you get paid, your money don't go straight out the door to a bill. Try to save something, and there's a possibility, to be honest with you, you may need to give up some habits or give something up in order to save money. It'll work out in the long run. So I mean, I'm just trying to encourage somebody because it's a wonderful thing having a peace of mind, knowing that everything is paid for, knowing that if a bill come in the mail, I don't have to worry about getting paid in order to pay the bill. So it's just a wonderful feeling, and I just wish and trying and hoping that everybody can feel that way at some point in time. So just remember, what you make happy for others, God will also make happy for you.
2025 is your year to break through and rise above. Leave behind the doubts, the fears, and the excuses that held you back. Step boldly into the person you've always been destined to be. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn. Every setback is a setup for an even greater comeback. This year, focus on your growth, your goals, and your inner peace. Remember, the only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. This is your time to shine, to create, and to thrive. Make every moment count, because 2025 is yours for the taking.